How wonderful is that? How wonderful.
So can you have Rashmi to each creation is different from
gestures. Gestures.
I mean,
No,
each
just
venture
nice.
is
That's the best I can do.
each creation is very unique.
Yeah, that's unique.
Here I'd like to start correct it a bit. In this case, Rashmi, when I met her the first time at a book event, was very curious to know whether I would curate these kind of book presentations for her books. So I said I usually thank most authors. My way of thank you to them is for putting so many thoughts and words into a book and being a voracious reader. So I thought the best way to thank each author I can interact with was to give them a specially curated, created presentation because I express myself through creations. So and she placed an order. This time she said, no, I am going to place an order. Please make something special for my book. I hope it has done justice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
No words to express.
I'd like to say a small thing before we proceed on. You know, most authors, I have a very animal rapport with them. I don't know why. Maybe books, get the best out of me probably, and even authors. So when I started interacting with her, I told her. She mentioned, she says, it's a dream of mine to write this corporate a story on corporate romance. I said, corporates with romance, होता है? I told her, like literally, they have deadlines and you got to do that and seeing the same people every day, for hours. I thought they would venture out for romance outside. She said, नहीं होता है.
Notice period तक होता है.
Because I'm not a professional, so I was clueless. I won't lie to you. So I just penned a few lines for her. A dream illuminated in author Rashmi's worded eyes, transitioned into a tangible form. The shape of a book in her holding hands, which is signed with Deceit, delivered with fervent sentiments.
So I'll not take too much of your time now. I'll just give the stage to both of the ma'ams so that they can tell us more about the book and have a wonderful conversation.
So we're not going to bore you. I think people can hear me. I think I'm pretty loud. Pretty audible.
No, you order करना.
Audible. That's a corrected myself. So we're not going to bore you because we want you to take the book and absorb it. So we're not going to give you the climax or whatever happens. We're just going to talk for the class. And evolve it. So Rashmi, as you know, I think in the first book also that I read, I mentioned this to you, that you have a very dynamic way of expressing raw emotions, which are relatable. So this book definitely is an exploration of love, manipulative strategies, vindication. जहाँ ladies होंगी, खवातीन होंगी, vindication आएगी. Men on a spread. Ambition staged on a corporate platform. And while I was reading the book did absorb me, highlighting, like I told you, how deftly, in fervent she handles raw emotions, and she weaves and threads the love triangle with professional complexities and surreptitious moves in a very gripping manner. Would you like to read or tell us something about your book? I mean, like the three protagonists, the characters, how you weaved them into a book, into a novel?
Yeah. So this book is, as the name signifies, it is about corporate love story, but actually, as how Harmonicka said, it has really touched raw emotions. The protagonist, Arav, there are three protagonists, Arav, Riya and Nisha. And Arav and Nisha, they were childhood friends. And Arav always had a soft corner for Nisha. But when Riya enters, everything goes topsy-turvy. I mean, her emotion, I don't know whether she actually loved Arav or not. Maybe she wanted to go on the top. And she used Arav as a tool. So, I will not divulge the whole thing because then it won't be a surprise for you. But Riya came in between the friendship of Arav and Nisha, and she
Just the friendship.
and she realized that Arav and Nisha have a bond with each other. And they have a very deep relationship. Yeah.
That comfort zone.
Yeah, they have a very strong comfort zone. So she came in between them because one, she fell for Arav because of his personality and his way of working and everything. So definitely she liked him as a person. But later on, how it evolves, how she uses her emotion also as a tool, so to say. So that is there. That's their story.
Rashmi, tell me one thing.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know that when you were streamlining the vulnerabilities,
Yeah.
every person has vulnerabilities. We all have it. And sometimes we let the devil take over us to express our vulnerabilities. Angels तो होती है, but very rarely. But the devil takes over. Is it the competitive world around us now? The ambulance regulars world. Last author. So when you were layering all these the characters' minds, sketching each character's inherent distinct traits of resilience, passion, suspense, challenging. What was the challenge that was intensifying in your mind? Each one has to stand in its own format that you've given your thought, and each one yet has to move not in a straight line, but in a triangle form. So how did you maneuver all that?
See, sketching characters, obviously, in a fiction, is not easy. So, initially, like, I read the story around first Arav and Nisha. So, initially, when you read, maybe people just think that it's Arav and Nisha who love each other. Definitely they do, but Arav also fell in for Riya's charms, and how Riya manipulated which was not wrong. See, I'm not saying she's wrong because that's human emotion. And human emotions are like that. I mean, ठीक है, हो जाता है. You like someone, correct? You like talking to the person, correct? वो उससे बात करके अच्छा लगता है. So slowly,
Plus,
when it turns into
has not disclosed his love or his passion or his romance
for Nisha.
So she's actually not. I would not
Blame Riya.
I would not hold her in because if you're not honestly open about your relationship, about this, the other person has. Come on, she has the right to dream also. So, but only thing is, what sort of manipulations one maneuvers it? That is not. So, like she's almost told you what the book is about.
They have almost told you about the story.
And the best part is that it is a very slim book which you can just absorb in less than a day or a day. So what happens is with books, that is the best part. Read, proceed. Okay? Don't do too much critical assessment. Now the dark clouds of chicanery to achieve one's desired purposes. Riya. Okay? Whether passionate love, Nisha, or the professional achievement, which very smartly Arav was trying to balance out because he's a man, but natural. You offer him two choices. He has one already, he knows the cushion is there for me. Kya harz hai thoda, little bit, you never know how it might take my little bit dilly dancing with her or rendezvous with her. So it's very normal, it's very natural. One should not even bat eyelids on this. And seems to be a casual, normal statement as we all observe today in today's corporate world. So, were you in anywhere? Did any get the story, the crux of it from somebody you know who's working in the corporate field, or
Actually,
did you let a vivid imagination?
no, it was not exactly a vivid imagination. Corporate love stories. I mean, there was a recent HR and the Coldplay.
Yes.
So that obviously, it's. I mean, I got the idea from there. अच्छा ऐसा भी होता है. But for this story particularly, it is, I can say, a little bit of on the real side. A friend of mine had gone through it with her permission, technically. I got out the idea because exactly, and she was Ria in the story. So once you all read, you'll understand. So that's how I got the idea.
Rohan, you want to ring the bell or should we carry on?
No, definitely.
In case I will give you a gentle reminder.
Thank you so much.
That's the question.
This is it for the discussion.
Gentle reminder. As a baby is taking a break, so it's the gentle reminder, the rest of them also waiting very patiently.
Yeah. We would want
Thank
to
you,
get it
Rashmi. Thank you,
Thank you so much,
audience.
both of you.
Really appreciate all of you.